Okay, Minorcan Navy, let's go again with one of these modified videos. This is from today's live while we were out there. This is actually about 5 hours, 5.5 hours maybe, of video from the telescopic camera. We have compressed down to a little over 15 minutes, 15 and a half to be precise. There is a big reward at the end of this video, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. A lot of action out on the site today, and I think this video is going to make you guys happy. You guys watch and enjoy. We're going to overlay a little radio traffic here for you guys in the background to kind of listen along as what's happening. Claw looks like it's inching its way back up. Are they bringing it up now? Are we going to see that massive amount of debris that we saw earlier secured into the claw? We are watching.
We got the same cotter.
Yeah, this is kind of like catfishing. You know what this kind of reminds me of is the catfishing they call noodling. When you're diving down and sticking your arm into those holes along the riverbanks to see what's in there and bring it out. That's kind of what's going on here. And sometimes you get a hold of something you really don't want. All looks like make that ascent again very carefully. Remember, slow and steady wins the day. Kevin, thanks for coming aboard. Thank you guys so much. We've been bouncing around 38 to 4,000 people here with us in the live. I know some people are jumping out, jumping back in. We got a lot going on here today. Come on, Chessie, make it happen. It's hard for me to tell, but I think that the barge, the Chessie barge itself is kind of sitting down. The bow is sitting down a little bit. We know that is weight. That Chessie uses ballast tanks in the stern of the barge to act as counterweight. And when she gets a load, the bow will start to sit down. Really noticeable on the 4K camera, which we will have up for you guys later this afternoon. Text John, thanks for the report. Glad to hear that they have gotten a leak stopped on that barge over in Texas. barge we're seeing coming back and forth with us has been in the shot a lot, moving back and forth quite a bit. Our focus is what's going on at the end of that cable that's coming down from the boom of the Chesapeake 1000. What's going on under the water right now, we don't know, but we hope that the claw has secured that big portion of debris that we saw it had earlier up. It was a lot of it was dangling underneath it, and it just looked way too unstable to try to put on the barge. So they lowered it back down. It looks like they've tried to re-grapple it. Oh, it looks like I'm seeing part of the claw coming out of the water now. Let's watch and see if they were able to get a better bite. Come on, Chessie. Really coming up now, coming into the frame. Let's see. What it's got. We've had all kinds of problems here today, but I think we may have the mic problem resolved. Every now and then we will have issues, but I think it's working right now. From what we're seeing on our end, mic's up and it is working. She's coming up, guys. Thanks for joining us. You guys that are just jumping in. It looks to me like all of it, maybe a very small portion of it still in the water, but most of it has broken the water. More splashes. Come on, Chessie, get that piece up.
so much of that material. And what a just tangled mess that is. I cannot wait to see this from the 4K telescopic camera when we get back and start editing. You guys know how big that claw is. You've seen the images of how big that claw is. And when you see the claw and you see it wrapped around that huge piece of mangled debris, you get a pretty good idea of what it is that they've got in the jaws. See a puff of exhaust coming out of Brian Nichols there. They may be getting ready to engage the barge and get it on underneath there. Barge definitely swinging. The barge is coming. Let's get the barge underneath that. It all stays.
Sideways, Billy? Or is it gonna fit? Yeah, I just want to.
As it starts to get lowered, they can bring it down and get it on the barge safely. Man, there's a lot of material.
Okay, Minorcan Navy, how about that for a grand finale? I hope you enjoyed today's video. We're going to ask, if you haven't done it yet, you'll click on that subscribe link. Make sure that notification bell is checked to all. You guys give us a thumbs up and leave us some comments. Love seeing the comments from you guys. And of course, most of all, we want to say, hey, you guys be safe out there.